Hello friends, I am Sreerupa, your IELTS and PT coach from Y-Axis Solutions Private Limited. Welcome to my series of videos on tips and strategies. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about a particular task type which is known as read aloud. So here it goes. Read aloud is the first task type that you have to address on the day of your actual PTE examination. And it is an integrated task type for sure because it contributes to the score of your speaking test as also reading test. So what is meant by read aloud? You will get 6 to 7 short texts. I would like to say short texts, and you have to read it aloud, as simple as that. Now each text will be having around up to 60 words, and you are given some time to read the text. So how many seconds do you get to read it aloud? 40 seconds. Before that, the computer gives you 40 seconds to read it on your own. That means you get 40 seconds of prep time. So when it comes to read aloud, a short text pops on your screen and it stays over there. You get 40 seconds of prep time. You should read the text and see if there is any word which you find to be difficult. So you should briefly rehearse the pronunciation of that word in your head. Then you listen to a beep tone. That means the computer grader is telling you that now it's time to read it aloud. And when you read it aloud, of course, this particular task type, as I told you, is testing your speaking skill, at the same time reading skill. That's why the score gets divided between the reading module and the speaking module. The total score that we have for each such read aloud question is 15 marks. Okay, 5 marks for oral fluency, 5 marks for content, and 5 marks for pronunciation. Now, what is the expectation of the computer grader? When we read it aloud, definitely we have to make it evident to the computer grader that we are natural speakers of English. We have to maintain a specific pace which should not be too fast or too slow. So let me share with you a list of don'ts rather. So while reading the text aloud, you have to make sure that the microphone, it is not too far from your lower lip. It should not be too close also. So the positioning of the microphone is very important. While reading it aloud, do not read it at a very fast pace. It should be neither too fast nor too slow. What else? Yes, we have to read what we see on the computer screen. We cannot change, we cannot insert, we should not insert any word insertions of of word or words. Omission of any word will definitely affect the score when it comes to content. Also, voice modulation as an intonation and word stress as an enunciation plays a good role. So it's not just about reading it aloud in a hurried way so that I'm done with the task. Not really. You get 40 seconds to read it aloud. Now, another important rule that we should remember is that the test taker cannot take a pause for 3 seconds or more than 3 seconds, right? So we have a short text having few sentences, and when you have few sentences, of course, punctuation will be there for sure. There will be after the sentence, after one sentence, there will be full stop, and then there can be comma also. So when we read the text aloud, we have to take care of the punctuations accordingly, take pauses, but we have to make sure that we do not take a pause for more than 3 seconds, right? 3 seconds or more than 3 seconds. So I have a tip for you. When you're reading the text aloud, when you come across full stop, pause for 2 seconds. And when you come across comma, pause for 1 second. Make sure that the pause is not for 3 seconds or more than 3 seconds. If you happen to make any mistake, correct yourself immediately. But again, the same rule holds good. Do not take a pause of 3 seconds or more than 3 seconds. Now, a good speaker of English, a natural speaker of English, will always take care of word stress or enunciation in order to convey the meaning clearly to the computer grader. Hence, taking pauses at the right places, stressing upon the right kind of word will also determine whether the test taker will get full marks when it comes to read aloud or not. Okay, so in order to um, elaborate on this concept of word stress and meaningful chunking, I have written a sentence for you on this whiteboard. Okay, so what is the point of the page? We are discussing about the importance of word stress and meaningful chunking. Now, what is meant by meaningful chunking? A good speaker of English, a fluent speaker of English, a natural speaker of English will always know where to take pause in order to convey the meaning clearly, and that is known as meaningful chunking. It's not that just because there is a comma I will take pause. I should also know how to play with my voice, so intonation has got a good role to play, as also meaningful chunking. So let us have a look at this sentence which I have jotted down for you on the whiteboard. Now the sentence reads as, one theory says that dreams help the long-term memory. Now, suppose this is one sentence of the text that you have um, for your read aloud task type. Okay. Now, when we read this aloud, we should know which word to stress upon. So let me read it aloud for you. One theory says that dreams help the long-term memory. Now, look at the way I have read it aloud for you. One theory says, so I've stressed upon the word one. One theory says, then I lowered my volume, right? And over here I have put 2 slashes, right? So 2 slash means there should be a pause, a natural pause, though I don't have any comma over there, but I should take that pause, and this is known as meaningful chunking. That dreams, then I stressed upon the word dreams, the content word dreams. So that takes care of my enunciation. Word stress is important. Dreams, and again there are 2 slashes, so there should be a natural pause, but we have to make sure that pause is not for more than 3 seconds, of course. So dreams have the long-term memory. Again, I am stressing upon the word memory. So when I read aloud the sentence like this, one theory says that dreams have the long-term memory. So when I read aloud the sentence like this, the computer grader understands that this particular test taker is a natural speaker of English because he or she has taken care of pauses at the right places, did not just read it aloud in a fast pace, has taken care of meaningful chunking as also word stress, which conveys the meaning of the sentence clearly to the computer grader. So these are the certain important factors that we need to take care of on the day of the examination. Then only we can get a good score of 79 plus and above. So all the best for your PT preparation. Keep this in mind that word stress and meaningful chunking also helps you to get a good score when it comes to your speaking test. Do not ignore the importance of the same and keep practicing, because at the end of the day, practice will make us perfect. And when you are practicing at home, I would always advise you to practice with the timer running down and make it a habit to record your response, and you can listen to your response. When we listen to our own responses, then we also can figure out where we have gone wrong, and that is a very good way in which we can rectify our errors. All the best for your PT preparation as well as your examination. Give your best shot. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon with another video. Bye bye. Take care.